Morning, I'm here with Tom at Lindsay Park, Euroa, just having a look at our weekend's runners in Melbourne and Adelaide. Let's kick off at Caulfield. In the first we have Golden Mane in the 2,000 metre handicap.
He's been racing really consistently. He's in excellent form. It is a strong race, but I think he's an excellent each way chance. He's got a good record at Caulfield.
Move over to race 2 where we have two runners. The top weight Blue Tycoon in the 1,100 metre 2-year-old handicap, to be ridden by Michael Walker.
It was an excellent win in Adelaide. He was involved in a bumping duel and he was able to overcome that and win the race. He goes into the race in excellent order, and I think he's probably the horse to beat.
And we also have Bringaroo, to be ridden by Dwayne Dunn.
First run for our stable. It's a winner previously trained by Peter Moody. Very fast horse, drawn to sit right on the speed, and looks to have talent.
Over to race 4 in the 1,400 metre 3-year-old fillies handicap. We have two runners again. Firstly, Claudia Jean.
She's been racing well. She had good form as a 2-year-old. She's now getting near peak fitness, and she goes into blinkers. I think a little bit of give in the ground is going to help her as well. I think she's ready to run a race.
And we also have Heir Apparent, to be ridden by Luke Curry.
She ran well last start. She was only beaten 2 lengths, and I think with natural improvement she's going to be thereabouts. She goes back into blinkers, and we've put her into a Norton bit. I think a couple of little gear changes, and she can put herself right in the race also.
Then we go to race 6 where we have Fair Isle in the 2,000 metre 3-year-old handicap.
This is a tough contest. She's very fit though. She'll run out a strong 2,000, but she'd have to be right on her game to be winning it.
Then we go to the last race where we have two runners in the 1,600 metre handicap. The first of those is Guest of Honour, to be ridden by Luke Curry.
I think he's ready to find his form. He's a horse that came to us from overseas. He's now a gelding. He'll appreciate a little bit of give in the track, and I think he'll sit on the pace and be in it for a long way.
And we also have Petrology, ridden by Regan Bayliss.
Petrology has been just struggling to find his form. He goes back into blinkers. He'll also appreciate getting back on a little bit of a softer track, and I think he can run a much improved race.
Now over to Morfettville where we have a look at our key runners. The first one of those is in the 1,600 metre Adelaide Guineas where we have Laqua.
She's in excellent form. This looks a tough race, but I think she's a strong each way chance.
The Group 1 on the day is the 2,500 metre South Australian Derby. The first of two runners is Bullish Stock, to be ridden by Matthew Nielsen.
He's had a good long prep. He's been racing consistently, very fit. He'll run the trip out strongly, and I think he's an each way chance in what's a tough race.
And the second of our runners is Sacred Eye, to be ridden by Stephen Baster.
She ran a really competitive race last week in the Oaks. If she handles the quick back up, I think she's definitely got to be considered. She's a classy filly, and I'm sure she can make a race of it.
And finishing off the day in the 1,100 metre handicap, we have Shaff, to be ridden by Matthew Nielsen.
He's been racing really consistently. He's drawn out wide, but he is a horse that can sit deep and win. But he's going to need a little bit of luck from barrier 14.
And what would you say is our best of the weekend, Tom?
I think Blue Tycoon in Melbourne has got a great chance, and also I thought Golden Mane each way, and over to Adelaide I thought Laqua each way.
Thanks, Tom.